Here's how the famous mathematician Carl Friedrich Gauss calculated the sum of integers from 1 to 100 as a child. The story goes that his teacher asked his students to calculate the sum of 1 to 100, and while all of his classmates were doing 1 plus 2 plus 3 and so on, Carl Friedrich Gauss confidently answered that the answer was 5050. Here's how he did it. He considered the sum and he first added the first term and the last term. Adding the first term and last term, we can see 100 plus 1 is 101. Next he added the second term and the second to last term. The second term is 2, the second to last term is 99. Adding them together, you also get 101. Next he added the third term and the third to last term. Adding 3 plus 98, you also get 101. Adding pairs of terms like this, the very last pair of terms that you will add is 50 and 51, which also add to 101. Now then, if all of these pairs add to 101, all we need to do is figure out how many pairs there are and multiply the two numbers. In terms of number of pairs, we start from 1 on the left and end at 50. Therefore, there are 50 pairs of terms. If each pair of terms is 101, then the total sum must be 50 times 101, which is equal to 5050. Hence the answer 5050. In fact, this method can be used to calculate the sum of any algebraic series. An algebraic series is a series where the difference between any two consecutive terms is a constant. In this case, we can see the first term is a, the second term is a plus d, so the difference is d. From here, a plus d and a plus 2d, the difference is again d. From the right side, if the last term is L, the term before that is going to be L minus d, since the difference here is also d. Next term is going to be L minus 2d, since the difference here is also d. Considering a sum like this, where the first term is a and the last term is L, provided that we have n number of terms in the middle, given that the total sum S is going to be n times the first term plus the last term divided by 2. This is true for any algebraic sum. That is it for this video. If you enjoyed this content, click the links in the description down below. Thank you for watching and goodbye.